Hello and welcome back to Europe 1100. Okay, so in this episode, we're maybe not going to be getting into too many battles. So if you are a person that really enjoys battles and only battles in this game, then you may want to either skip ahead in the episode because, there's going to be a lot of other things going on. Or you may just want to skip it entirely if there isn't anything like battles happening. Because I don't know whether we're going to be getting into any kind of war, because in the previous episode, of course, we were able to completely dominate the Kingdom of Sicily, and they are no longer any kind of threat, as you can see right here. We actually have a total strength of 7,600 now, which is actually, in my opinion, pretty cool. But I actually haven't even looked at the diplomatic screen yet, because I wanted to actually do that with you. Now, apart from that, I've been doing some smithing. I've been leveling up my trade. I did get 2 additional companions so that they could run around and continue to do caravans. Our character is also pregnant again, so that's really good. So if we do end up dying, then at least we're going to have maybe another heir if I don't die before, she actually gives birth to it, whatever it is. And yeah, otherwise, let's take a look at some of our opponents in the nearby regions. So you see here the Byzantine Empire, boom, they've got 9,100. That's a little bit harsh, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little bit harsh, but it feels to me like there's not too many factions that are disintegrating, or should we say disbanding, because as you can see, the Papal States and the Kingdom of Hungary specifically, they are still in the game and they still have all their clans intact. Same thing with the Duchy of Poland as well. So I'm assuming that the clan disband thing is not really working in the mod for some reason. Don't know why, but I don't think it really matters as long as they stay out of the various conflicts and things like that. And I think it's actually pretty good this way as well, because if the clans were to leave their respective factions, for example, just imagine if the Papal States, Hungary, and Poland, if all of these clans, and there's like what, 13 total clans from each of these factions, if they were to literally go and join the Holy Roman Empire, for example, that would be really bad, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be really bad, because as you can see, they have the most clans in the entire game, I would assume. Oh, no, never mind. France actually has more. Never mind. By 1, I believe. Yeah, by 1. Hilariously enough, France doesn't have a huge amount of total strength, but you've got to bear in mind, obviously, it takes into account garrisons as well, and you can see the Holy Roman Empire has an insane amount of towns and castles and everything like that, so yeah, that's also something to bear in mind. Anyway, as you can quite clearly tell, as I am clicking through here, there is 0% support for pretty much any kind of attack action. And that's perfectly fine with me. That is actually perfectly fine with me, because we are just about almost there. We are almost there to 300 trade, and I am extremely excited about this. So I'm just going to let the game run a little bit longer so that we can get that 300 trade skill point, and then we're going to be able to finally get everything has a price. And that means that what I'll be able to do then is I'll be able to speak to some people, and I'm actually going to be targeting very specifically the Holy Roman Empire. Hopefully I'll be able to find some of them to begin with, because bear in mind, I do not have diplomacy installed with this playthrough. The reason for that is because diplomacy was crashing my game at the very beginning of the series, and this was before I even started it, obviously, because I was doing some testing on it, and the mod just would not work. It just would not work with diplomacy. It would just instantly crash, and that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with not using diplomacy. I just think that obviously it would have made things a little bit easier for me later down the line, but it's neither here nor there, to be honest. Anyway, the point is, we are then going to try and speak to any person that we can get to from the Holy Roman Empire that has a fief nearby to us. I am very interested in speaking to the person that owns Venezia. I am very much hoping that we'll be able to do something like that, because if we can do that, we are going to be in an extremely good position. Okay, so let's just take a quick look here. I'm going to go for a 275 perk here. Trickle down. What's this? +1 relationship with merchants. Okay, that doesn't make any difference whatsoever to me. I literally have 100 relation with every single merchant in my towns at the moment. That is purely just because we are doing so many tasks for them, thanks to the governors doing the tasks for me. Anyway, I'm going to be taking Man of Means then, I suppose. Minus 20% cost of recruiting minor faction clans into your clan. Guess that sounds decent-ish, and then we're going to be getting Everything Has a Price as well, and we're finally at 300. Okay, fantastic. And I've also been doing, of course, a little bit of selling in the meantime as well. So, because I'm obviously at a town, and I'm just waiting here, that's all I was doing. I was just waiting here over and over again. And because I need a huge amount of money, I have been selling my smith weapons. I know, this is looked down upon generally, but we have so much money as it is, I don't think it's really going to make that much difference. It's not going to break the game in any meaningful aspect anymore. If you use smithing at the beginning of the game, it can be very, very strong and super powerful, and it can eliminate a lot of the challenge, but we already had, you know, easily more than 1 million gold by the time I had smithing at a point where I could actually make good money from it. Anyway, I would like to try and see whether we can... Oh, hello. Oh, no, this guy's never going to... Yeah, as you can see, this guy is never, ever going to go with us. Oh, he might. He might. We might get lucky here. He has 1 relation with us, hilariously enough. But it's highly unlikely now, unless we get a double success on the fight. Oh, we did. Oh. And then we failed to do it. Oh, we get a second shot? Oh, and then I got a... And then I got a critical fail. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, yeah. Goodbye, sir. You are apparently not very pleased with me. I think he used to be the ruler of this. I am not entirely sure. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. Basically, what I can do is I could just speak to him and do some barter, but we're obviously not going to do that because we want to work out who owns this. That is what we want to work out right now. Okay, this fellow right here. Where is he? He is near Linz. Linz, where's that? Oh dear. Okay, yeah, that is apparently super far away. Okay, so let's just have a quick look here. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's actually not that far. Okay, it is not that far. So yeah, this is exactly why I was, you know, warning you at the start. If you are someone that doesn't particularly enjoy... What is... Oh, the retreat. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, so the retreat is basically, thanks to, I think a couple of people in the comments that told me about this. Basically what you can do is you can take your character there and you can retire your character and then take over as someone else within your clan, and I think that's actually super cool. I think that's a really nice way of doing it, so I will be maybe doing that at some point in the future. Obviously, as I said, our character is currently pregnant, so probably like to do that first, and of course because she is absolutely proficient in a huge, you know, array of different skills, I would like to be able to maximize those as much as we possibly can. Hello there, sir. Alright, I have a proposal. Okay, here we go. So this is the reason. It's all come down to this, basically. This is the reason why I wanted Everything Has a Price. So, we're going to be attempting to buy Venezia from him. Let's see how much he wants. He wants 4.6 million and a town. Yes. Yeah, now this is what's really funny. Someone actually did comment, you don't need more than 1 million gold in the game. And stating it like a fact. And I just wanted to show you that due to this is quite clearly not the case. As you can see right here, 3.4 million and a town. And I'd love to be able to go for this, but I can't. So even if I give him every single bit of cash that I have, it is not going to work. So what about if we try to get his castle? We can get the castle for 1 million. Yeah, we can get the castle for 1 million, as you can see right there, almost 1.2 million. And I think we're probably... Are we going to do that? I think we will do that for one reason alone. And that is because I want to give Roger Borza a fief. And there it is. There is the castle right there. So I think that's pretty good. Just generally because we are now going to be able to gift this to him. And he's going to no longer be maybe annoying about it. I'm not entirely sure. He hasn't really been annoying at all. But I kind of just wanted to make sure that he's okay, you know. Because we want to be... you know, a bit fair about things, and I did realize that I kind of didn't really give him anything too amazing. So yes, anyway, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, he owns, okay, he owns this. Let's see whether we can get this. Yeah, as you can quite clearly tell, he is literally demanding both of my towns. And now I just want you to bear in mind here as well that my towns are exceptional when it comes to their prosperity at the moment. It is highly, highly unlikely that his town is higher prosperity, but maybe it is. And if it is, then it's record-breaking. So let's see. He's happy with his current leash. See, now that's the thing. That's the only way that I could potentially get, you know, them to join us. But yeah, you can see here, look at this. He only has 4,155 prosperity in this town. And that's sad, because I would have loved to have been able to get this, because as you can see, it's right next to Zagreb, and I mean, why would we not? You know, that's basically a no-brainer. You know, it's a no-brainer to try and get something that's relatively close to yours. Anyway, I will try to get maybe this castle, or maybe we could try... Maybe, what about... we could try to get this one. Yeah, that's kind of the problem now, isn't it? That's kind of the problem. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I can actually get this guy to join us. Okay, this guy's going to be difficult once again. Yeah, I'm not sure whether we're going to get the opportunity to get him either. Oh, hello. Okay, we need one more. 65%. Yes, it actually worked. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be pretty useful for us. Hopefully it's not going to be too... No, actually not expensive at all. Very nice indeed. We're going to get him. And then we're going to attempt to get the castle. Now, I don't know who owns this, but hopefully we're going to be able to see that relatively easily. Yeah, this fellow. Where is he? Larenda. He's right next to Larenda, which is... Not... Oh, it is actually far away. Is he serious right now that it's all the... It's all the way over there? Okay, yeah. Goodbye. I'm not going to go all the way down there. That is a... Yeah, that is just not going to work. That is just not going to work. Okay, what about... Oh, Belgrade. Okay, yeah, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get this. I'm almost 100% certain I'll never be able to afford it. Okay, Constantine, this fellow right here. Yep, there he is. Yes, of course, he managed to disappear. Yes, of course. Yeah, he's a slippery fellow, isn't he? Alright, so let's have a look here. Yep, can we get him? Yep, there we go. Oh, he's sorry. It's very funny when they have English accents. Okay, so, let's have a look here. We could get him to join us, maybe? Nope. Okay, nope, that's not going to work. Okay. Very well. What about a proposal, sir? Alright, so yes, here's Belgrade. Let's see what we get. Yeah, he wants absolutely every single thing in my inventory. And he wants... does he want my towns as well? I'm actually not entirely sure. Let me have a look. He does. Yes. So as you can quite clearly see, the amount of money that you need is absolutely ridiculous. It is just... Oh, it is just so ridiculous. Okay, so... Here's the thing now, okay? The only way that I could make this work is by doing something very risky. And this might actually be a thing that we want to do. I don't know. But now here's the thing, okay? The strategy I'm talking about is going into Zagreb, removing the entire garrison from it, and then trading this for Belgrade. Obviously with a lump sum of cash along with it. And then immediately declaring war with the Byzantine Empire and taking Zagreb back. And that's it. That is the only thing I can think of right now that would actually give us the fief back. But the problem with this is that Zagreb is insane. It is one of the best fiefs I have. As you can see, I have 8,300 prosperity there, and Kona has 7,300, and we are making massive bank from it. And I don't know whether it would actually even do the business for us. I don't know whether it's even going to be, you know, balanced for this fellow. So let me actually just see if I can speak to him again. Okay, here we go. So Zagreb and Belgrade, yeah, as you can see, this is just completely, absolutely preposterous. He doesn't even want to trade. You know, he doesn't even want to do a straight up trade, and I highly doubt, even with giving him 3 million or whatever, that he's going to be able to do anything either. You know, I think he's going to be very, very stubborn about it. So, unfortunately, yes, I see the reason why. He literally has 8,100 prosperity in here, and I do not blame him for wanting to hold on to it. It seems like a super powerful fief. So, yeah, right. Okay, well, yeah, it seems this is going to make me into a, well, I'm not sure really whether I can say that, but I was going to say, is it going to make me into a liar? Because I don't know, because here's the thing right now. I did say at the very start that maybe there's not going to be any battling or any fights, but I think there might be actually right now. I think there might be. So let's actually have a look at the Byzantine Empire. We already took a look at them a little bit, and they are pretty strong, as you can see. But we are relatively close to them. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I can just do something here. Can I... okay, you know what? Elias. Haha. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, so yeah, what we're going to do is I'm just going to very quickly go over here. And the best thing that I can think of right now is attempting to take as many castles from the opponent as possible. Oh, he has an insane amount. Alright, let's see how much he wants. Okay. Oh, this is easy. Okay, this is really, really nice and easy. Okay, so he doesn't want to give me Ardud. I'm not sure why, but yeah, he doesn't want to give me that. But I am happy to spend 1.6 million on these fortresses right here. I'm perfectly happy with that. There's a very good reason for this too, of course. As I've already mentioned, I really want to make sure that we have places that I can gift to my people. And so we're going to be gifting Desna to the new faction, a new clan that, you know, we just gained. And we're going to give these guys to Roger Borza as well. There we go. And that is fantastic. Okay, so now you can see here that we now have this and this. They are relatively far away, unfortunately. Our dude, as you can see, he wanted to keep a hold of this for some reason. Not entirely sure why, to be honest. It doesn't feel to me like it is particularly amazing for any particular reason, but apparently he wanted to keep it. So there you go. That's just how it is. And this is extremely far away, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's not far away, but it is pretty a fair distance. So I'm not really looking into going and taking that. But, oh, hello. Ah, okay. And I've look at that. My character's just given birth as well. Okay, that's pretty hilarious timing. And he has now declared war against us. Okay, so John II is attempting to now fight us here. And I'm actually kind of surprised about that. Because as I say, I definitely wouldn't have expected it. Okay, Mengus is leading an army already. How much influence does he actually have? He only has 389. I should probably give him some more, shouldn't I? Because I want his army to remain for quite some time. So let's actually just spend a whole bunch. Let's just get him to, like, I don't know, whatever. And, yeah, hopefully that's going to work out quite nicely. Where is he even? Oh, he's all the way over here. Oh, no. Okay, that's pretty awful, isn't it? Yeah, I was kind of hoping that what I'd be able to do is if I did launch an attack against the Byzantine Empire, which is actually what I was planning on doing, I was hoping that I'd be able to form an army myself before declaring war. Because that would have made all the difference, actually. But now there's a massive, massive disparity between the amount of time that it's going to take for every single person to get here. So this is going to be harsh. Alright, well, let's try and take the castle first of all, shall we? Yep, let's try and take the castle straight away. We're going to have to do this ourselves solo for the moment. And this shouldn't be too bad. Unfortunately, my engineering skill is just awful. It really is. Thankfully, some more people are coming, and as you can see, my engineering skill has dramatically increased already. That's actually fantastic. Okay, yeah. Oh, look at that. Mengus has already taken someone prisoner. That's great. Oh, I love that. And, aha, Diosora has reached the age of 8. Nice. Alright, so we're just going to give her some more endurance, and we'll go for probably Steward skill. And she's actually, one-handed. She's focusing on one-handed by the looks of things. Okay, so let's just continue to build our siege engines here. I gotta say, I certainly wasn't expecting this, but I guess, you know, that's the funny thing. You know why? You know why they actually ended up doing this? Because we traded. We traded for fiefs, and they were taking this as a direct insult. That is the point. That is what they wanted to do. They wanted to take back those fiefs, and that's the reason why they were doing that. All right, so here we go. This is going to be a pretty harsh battle for us. As you can see, they are actually outnumbering us quite dramatically. So this is going to come down to strategy and tactics. And you know me, I'm pretty bad at both of them. So let's see if we can actually make a good go of things here. So I'm going to increase my engineering skill once again, just because my engineering is pretty important for us at the moment. And let's go straight on in. Now, bear in mind, my own forces are extremely powerful. Most of my forces are cavalry, noble, upgradable units, and we should be, should is a pretty, you know, big operative word there, but yeah, let's just hope that we're going to be able to do something here. All right, this is not a good battlefield for me. Or maybe it is, actually. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Anyway, infantry's going to go over here. We're going to put them into a shield wall straight away. That's going to be super, super useful for us. Let's put these guys into a loose formation as well. As you can see, they're already attempting to do some random charge against us here. And I actually... Oh dear, they've got so many... Okay, I'm just going to charge in. I'm just going to charge in. There's nothing I can do. They're literally just going straight for us right here. And we need to charge back at them. Otherwise, we're not going to have any damage whatsoever coming out. We took out one of their people already, which was fantastic. And, oh yes, hello. Oh, this is an amazing weapon on horseback. What is this? Okay, yeah, this is actually fantastic. I love this weapon right now. Okay, well, if we can just continue to utilize it relatively nicely, then I'll be very, very happy. But that is a big if. Wow. Yeah, this is harsh. Okay, this is really harsh. I think... Oh, are we actually losing? I don't know. Oh, I mean, we are kind of actually losing right now, which is really, really bad. Okay, let's just try and continue doing damage here. Alright, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to retreat. Yeah, we're going to need to retreat. We're actually going to be losing this if we do not get out of here, which I am Oh, it's grinding my gears right now. It's grinding my gears, but we kind of have to do it. Unfortunately, 89 soldiers are going to be lost here. And we're going to have to go towards Mengus's army, who is just over here, which is absolutely fantastic. Great timing, sir. Great timing. And look at that. She just lost her daring trait, which is obviously unfortunate, but we cannot sustain a defeat at this point. We just cannot do that. We're just going to do an auto-resolve here. We're going to take these people prisoner. Yes, look at Mengus. Oh, he's doing such an amazing job. And yeah, we're just going to get a bunch of prisoners. As you can see, all of my prisoners were converted into my own troops. And that makes it even more devastating that we just ended up losing a huge amount of them. Anyway, let's just try and get as many of these guys into our army as possible. And yeah, we're otherwise going to be pretty good. Oh yeah, someone actually did ask what the Master Assassin's stats are like. As far as I'm aware, they're pretty good in regards to melee combat. As you can see, they seem to be super, super good as infantry. But I'm going to assume that their gear is quite light. And yes, as you can see, it is very, very light. They're going to get killed super fast from archers, I assume. But they are going to move around on the battlefield really quickly too. So maybe that's a decent enough toss-up. But who knows? Who knows? You know, most of the time, if you get shot in the face, you're probably going to die if you're one of these guys. All right, so Mengus is going to hopefully help us out here. These guys are going to go straight on into the castle. I kind of wanted to attack, but I'm also really damaged. Oh, Mengus is actually going for it. He really wants to fight those guys. He really does. Actually, kind of surprised about that. I would have expected him not to be so invested in attacking them, but yes, he is. Look at him. He's actually going for it. That's pretty crazy. Okay, wait a minute. We've got something going on here. Okay, oh, that was nice. Okay, yeah, we're just continuing to take them prisoner. And I'm wondering whether I can get Constantine into a battle here. It would be fantastic if we could actually get him. Or Mengus is... Oh, no, he's actually going for it. He's actually going for it here. He's going to besiege. Okay, this means everything right now. This means absolutely everything. Basically, what this means is if we're able to take this, one of the largest armies that the enemy has, probably maybe even the largest army, is going to be completely and utterly obliterated from within the castle. Unfortunately, we're just too slow to be able to catch up to these guys. All right, so let's join the continuing siege. As you can see, we have an absolutely incredible advantage. And is he going in? He's going in right now? Oh, they've got the walls down. How did he get the walls down so fast? I don't know, but he has. He has the walls down. Let's do this. All right, so Mengus is absolutely beastly, apparently. I don't know how that's happening, but I don't know. I think something weird happened with him, actually, in this playthrough. I think I've never had a companion like this who has just, I don't know, absolutely taken over. I mean, apart from Pelisor, of course. Let's not forget the legend, right? Let's not forget the legend himself. Anyway, where's the hole in the wall here? Where is the hole in the wall? It can't be around here, surely. This looks no, I highly doubt it. But it was the left wall, as far as I'm aware. So that's very interesting, isn't it? All right, well, whatever the case, I would like my forces to just charge rather than dealing with the catapults and the rams and stuff like that, you know, because we don't really want them to have a problem over there. But they seem to be making some bad decisions at the moment. Okay, well, if we can just eliminate this guy, I'll be quite happy. Ugh. The amount of thrown weapon inefficiency I have right now is just absolutely, you know, awful. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to tell my people to charge in. I would love to tell my people to charge in. Let's see if they actually do that. Oh, hello. This is Constantine himself. Are you serious, sir? Is he seriously trying to attack me right now? Oh, you... That was hilarious. That was not something I was anticipating. I thought to myself, he's going to be really difficult to take out, and then all of a sudden he just got absolutely murdered from just a regular attack. But I guess my weapon is quite powerful, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that was very funny. Okay, so now all I need to do is try and fight for longevity. That is it. Just try to fight for longevity as much as I can here. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be... Can we actually win this, even? I think we should be able to. I mean, we have the numbers, and if I can survive and actually inflict damage, like actual damage, then I should be pretty good to sway the battle in our favor, but obviously that is a big if. Oh dear. Yeah, and I'm taking damage randomly as well. It's not particularly good for me to be on the front line here either. I mean, generally being on the front line is good, of course, but you really, you know, if you're me, you really want to be on the sideline at the front so that you're not necessarily taking damage straight away. You kind of want to have a bit of leeway so that you don't actually take damage instantly. Can I actually jump up here? And, oh, hello. Oh, I just walked around. Okay, that was hilarious. Okay, I'm going to have to get down here, unfortunately, because this guy is just absolutely murdering me. Unfortunately, the polearm is still quite slow, even in a situation like this. But as you can see, we're doing it. We are actually doing it. We are able to hopefully capture this. There are still going to be significant amounts of reinforcements coming in here, of course. There's a lot of leaders still alive, too. There's one of them. And... we just took her down. That's very nice indeed. And there we have it. Okay, that was great. Anyone else up here? I highly doubt it. None of my forces came up here. Yep, nope. Never mind. They usually know what's up, don't they? Oh, look at the amount of... oh, this is the kind of... I don't know. The kind of aftermath in a battle that I really, really love, because you have shields and blood spatter and bodies and weapons and all kinds of crazy stuff everywhere. It's strewn across the battlefield, and it tells a story. You know what I mean? It tells a story. Obviously, you know, what story it tells is these guys got massacred, which is, you know, to be fair, pretty accurate, but, you know, it tells a story, and I love that kind of thing, because if you were to see that without having any context, you'd be like, oh yeah, there was a big battle that happened here. And, you know, a bunch of people just got slaughtered, you know, so there's that. There is definitely that. Anyway, hopefully we're not going to sustain too many casualties now, because we're actually starting to get into the central location of the castle. I'm actually surprised this is as large of a siege as it is, because... this is just a castle, you know? This is literally just a castle, and I wouldn't have expected it to be super, super, you know, tense and everything, but it is. This guy is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't he? Yep. Knew that. I knew I was going to get killed right there, but I decided to commit to the attack. And it looks as though that is going to be a victory for us. We were basically just stuck in a bottleneck situation. So, yeah, it was kind of here. This was it. This was literally the bottleneck situation we were stuck in for the most part. And we just about just broke it now. And I was able to take over an additional companion. Alright, so that is indeed it, though. That is the end of the siege. And we were able to absolutely... obliterate this army. And that is exactly what we wanted to do, because of course this now means that any high tier units that the enemy has, they're going to have to rebuild them. They're going to have to upgrade them again. They're going to have to pull them out from garrisons all over the land, and it's going to be maybe just that little bit of a difficulty for them. Obviously it's not going to be a super big deal, but I think in general this has really made a huge difference. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to just take a couple of these guys, obviously. Just take all the tier 4s, however many tier 4s we can get our hands on. And we'll try to persuade them to join us as and when they are able to. And otherwise we're just going to continue onward. Okay, there we go. Now, this is perfect. So now, here we go. Alright, whoa, look at this. Loyalty plus 10. Are you serious? That's hilarious. Yeah, our loyalty situation is just incredible. Every single time we take something, loyalty just goes, whew, it just goes skyrocketing up really, really fast. Anyway, there we go. We were able to do this. Oh. Oh dear. Well, that's not actually very good. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. We're at war against the Holy Roman Empire now. I could make peace with them for 10,000 per day. I don't really want to do that, but if they decide to besiege something, I'm gonna have to do it, I think. Now, here's the thing. What do you think the reason is for them declaring war against us right now? In my opinion, it's because we traded for this castle. I think that is the reason. I think that is the reason why that happened. So, yes, we will now have some issues. Okay, wait a minute. What about if we make peace with the Byzantines? Okay, that's gonna cost us 6,300. It may be good. It may be good for us to try a peace agreement with one of them. But for now, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.